I'm Bishop Rob Hirschfeld. I'm the Bishop of the Episcopal Churches of New Hampshire. And thank you, Madam Chair and members, for giving me the opportunity to speak. I write in support of the House bill to repeal the death penalty in New Hampshire. I have been thinking and praying and in consultation with many people, and I continue to feel that the death penalty is morally repugnant because it makes us all complicit in a homicide. The death penalty is ineffective as a deterrent to crime, to capital crimes. It's an obscene waste of public resources that could otherwise advance more wholesome duties of good government, for instance, addressing the ever-growing gap in educational opportunity and enhancing our response to mental illness and continuing our confrontation of the opioid crisis. Now, as a Christian bishop, I'm reluctant to apply in such a public forum pastoral theology or scriptural teaching to this kind of public political process, but I'm led to do so because of what I feel is a distortion of Christian teaching put forward by some supporters of the death penalty. I've heard legislators in these halls tell me that Jesus' own execution at the hands of the state serves as sufficient justification for the state's perpetuation of this inhumane practice. They said, just look at all the good that came out of the crucifixion. I've been told this by state senators. Such reasoning defies logic and could provide a warrant for just about any kind of cruelty or infliction of harm. It's a toxic perversion of the gospel message, and that the clear heart of which is that violence and hatred are not overcome or conquered or transformed by more acts of violence, but by the power of mercy. I believe it's the hard work and high calling of good and sound government to prevent and protect society from being contaminated by this lethal dynamic. I urge, hope, and pray that this legislature will not shirk its obligation to this hard moral work and high calling to repeal the death penalty in the great state of New Hampshire. I urge us to continue to strive to put our money to more wholesome purposes and to save our consciences from the high and brutal cost of the moral injury that the death penalty inflicts on us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your testimony. Other questions? Seeing none, thank you very much.
Thank you.